I'll be either way. Either way, it's 1st of February, Thursday, and we are taking a look at the market. What kind of opportunities are available? It's something I have highlighted previously, right? That would be a green free ports in Scotland, right? And now I'm taking a look at some of the consoles within the area. We can start by most active consoles, just looking to solve a problem. For once we have one console, perhaps we can progress into other ones. So most active one might be Capital. At least it should be. That's my thinking process, right? If Capital can do it, some of the smaller consoles won't be able to execute on some of those emails, right? As well as it's on the list, right? So I'm taking a look at the list of consoles, and the city of Edinburgh console is at the bottom. So perhaps that would be a good place to begin, right? Then covering a lot of ground, right? So let's start with the capital, as well as I'm going to be taking a look at the different initiatives that would be potentially launched from the capital, and capital might be able to lead the way, which would be great, right? I'm on Council's website. I'm taking a look at the City of Edinburgh's Council, as well as I have taken a look at home. From there, progress into business and support for business, and I'm looking to start up the business, right? All the process, it should be very straightforward. I don't think the councils receive that many emails. I don't think they are. Perhaps there's some rubbish someone haven't taken rubbish perhaps I don't know. This is a different department, right? Perhaps this particular department is not receiving that many emails, I would say, but it depends, hopefully not, right? So we can get things moving very fast. At least it should be like that, right? So I'm looking to engage with the team and get the team, if I can, on the conference call, so we can understand each other, how we can potentially progress, right? Again, I'm looking to accomplish exactly the same thing. So I'm looking to accomplish two things, right? So that I have stated previously. That would be work space, or so to say, desk space. They would be able to understand what I'm looking for. Desk space for professional to work, right? If not, we might need to tackle some libraries in the area. Either way. So that would be desk space. Not necessarily, I'm just joking around, right? So desk space as well as financial support. Ideally, if I have those two things, financial support, they might have some opportunities available, and desk space for professional. If not, they might be able to recommend organizations, perhaps even within the area, or it would be a requirement within free ports that a person needs to be within particular area. That might be a requirement. So I have reached out to the team asking for this kind of questions. There's no response. I think the person needs to be working with specific area. I haven't read all the documents, but I think in order to operate within free ports, the person needs to be standing within particular area. So to be advised on all the process, I have reached out to Freeports, no response. Now I'm trying to reach out to council and see how we can potentially work together. Try to make a video as short as I can. I will just focus on this particular area. I will try to tackle as many opportunities as I can within 10 minutes. Right? This video is already about 3 minutes in already. So I like to tackle as many areas as well as accomplishing this goal that I have set to myself, right? So there's an email address, and as of now, they might be able to offer different ways of engaging, right? And as well as expert help. This free expert help from Business Gateway Edinburgh. You can connect with a specialized consultation who will work closely with your business for up to 3 days. A range of support is offering from 90 minutes expert help line options of up to 1 to 3 days of advice from expert consulting, access wide range of topics such as strategy. Great if they can do that. My expectations are very low, but if they can assist, perhaps not necessarily for myself or others, they can help people establishing and or working on finance, HR, business development, legal, grow of sales or new markets, as well as marketing, just to name a few areas. Perhaps not necessarily limited to those. But the good opportunities are there. So I'm looking to put together an email and reach out to this email address. Usually, no response. Let's see. Perhaps my surprise myself. As well as there's additional support available for people who are interested in exporting their products and services, right? So additional financial incentives. So that would be £2,000 available. 1 out of 10 businesses are exporting within the UK, so it might be a very hard thing to do. But I suggest starting with legal agreements and all structuring out some of the contracts and understand different languages as well regions, and there might be a lot of risk involved, right? So there's might be a lot of obstacles there. But if anything, opportunities are available, right? So again, same email address from perhaps the same team and how to accomplish that as well. For me, but perhaps for others, there's some financial incentives when it comes to establishing your company and or operating as a business, right? So there's a grants available depending on your age. If you're up to, I think it's 30, right? So from 18 to 30, you can receive some financial incentives to establish your business, right? I would highly recommend to do not rush into taking out the loans until you have working business model. When you're looking to scale your business model, perhaps that would be most optimal time. But again, I don't know your unique personal circumstances, right? Well, just because I just received a response, right, from potentially sourcing CEO, right, and response would be that they would say something that they're not interested. It's always like that, right? It's always like that, and myself, I need to potentially put together a better offer and reach out again. And if anything, I'm not talking with the right person in the first place. The person I'm talking to or communicating with, it's not the right person. So I need to reach out to the right person who can make a decision. So once I have reached out to that person, I can put together an offer. So as of now, I have something commonly known as a gatekeeper. So I have a gatekeeper, and the gatekeeper, I'm talking with a gatekeeper. It doesn't really matter. It's a waste of everyone's time. So I need to put together perhaps different offer. How I can jump over a gatekeeper and reach out to a person who can actually make or decisions, right? So that's from personal experience, right? That's what I'm really looking for. I'm looking to invest my time and resources into potentially Scotland or Edinburgh, right? So there's an email to the chat to this team, right? Only thing I need to chat to a person who can make the decisions, right? And usually it's very hard to do since they don't really know me. So it takes time, right? So technology, those kind of things. But that's what I'm really looking for. Investing and or developing a local community, improving it, perhaps hiring people. I need to engage with a number of universities as well as other businesses and how we can potentially work together. So all of that would be investment of my time. Why else would people be interested in doing any of that? But just reaching out and or structuring an offer so it would get noticed and people would respond. That's a different story, right? Yourself, if you're interested in learning more, I have published a book. Within the book, I'm taking a look at livestock enterprises and how you potentially have one. If that's something yourself you might be interested in starting, and we were to be taking a look at financial metrics, that would be milestones, and how you can potentially structure those, starting from zero where everyone would begin their business from zero and generating first 10,000 euros, dollars, pounds, and how you can potentially achieve that when it comes to running your business and successfully acquiring customers and making sales. Within this book, I'm looking to share as much information as I can to achieve this first milestone. It might be one of the hardest ones. I thought about putting everything into compressing into 100 pages, what was just over 138 pages, right? You can find it, quick read, very simple, yeah, at least it intended to be very simple. You can find it, QR code, link on the company's website below. Quickly, I can ask again. I can share example of how I'm looking to approach it. Most likely, I would like this time. I won't gonna go too lengthy, right? So there might be a person, administration staff reading this email, right? Hopefully, investing might be more serious person, so I would need to offer more information. But I like to make it as simple as I can, right? So that would be myself looking to accomplish two things: having desk space as well as any financial support available. That's it. So I'll be investing my potential time and looking to improve the local economies, right? If I can do that, would be great. Quick email, right? So we will see. We'll see. Hopefully, we can accomplish that. within 48 hours. I don't think that's ambitious. Or should we be realistic and it can take months, right? Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.